Hello traders, my name is Gregor Horat and welcome to a new second video here on TradingView. So once again, I'm really honored that I can be one of the few who can test this beta version. So like last week, I will just give you a quick update because I think that we have some very interesting price action going on at the moment on Bitcoin. So make a quick review here on a monthly chart. I have been looking for a top in December, as you know, because it was a 34th month of the rise that began in 2015. So that's actually Fibonacci number. It's the same thing like we have seen 13 months of a pullback from 2013 down to 2015 lows. It was also Fibonacci number. Okay, so if you're using Fibonacci extension, Fibonacci retracement, then maybe this should also be very important to you because actually it's the same thing. Okay, so actually we have been looking for a pullback. As you know, pullbacks are healthy, and we said that we are in a wave 4. Wave 4 can retrace 38.2% compared to wave 3, so this is very important. But before you may say, even if you see a retest of 38.2%, before you may say that this correction is over or near completion, it's very important to know what are the structures of a corrective or counter-trend price action. The structures are made by three waves, A, B, C. These are the letters that we labeled it. So always when you see a correction, and if the structure is not very clear, if it's three wave or only one leg from the high, like in our case, then you go to smaller time frame and check what is the structure there. So here we have this daily chart. We have seen in December only one leg to the downside. First leg normally in markets, very volatile markets are this, will be very sharp, much sharper sometimes compared to wave C, third leg. Okay, why? Because first decline will cause a lot of fear in the markets, which will actually cause that there will be more sellers. So this is why you see a very significant drop. Okay, but usually if you're familiar with Elliott wave principle, when market bounces, it's only wave B. And if you're not Elliott wave trader, I'm sure that there are probably a lot of market participants who already called end of a correction at this wave A level actually. But if you're an Elliott wave trader, if you know the structure, then you know that this was only temporary bounce, and a lot of traders probably fell in love too early with Bitcoin here. Okay, so if you're an Elliott wave trader, if you know the structure, then you know that there should be another leg to the downside below wave A level before new potential uptrend may resume. Okay, so I'm not really surprised that market is falling at the moment. I said that market could fall beneath 10,000 probably, or ideally towards $8,000 per one Bitcoin. Okay, so we will take a look here on the 4-hour chart. Actually, this is very important. We have seen a decisive break below this corrective channel line of a wave B. This is very important. Why? Because when you say that correction is over, which clearly is confirmed by this broken trend line, because previously it was only a three waves to the upside, then you can say that whole corrective bounce should be fully retraced. Okay, but I will not turn immediately bullish below this wave at A level because I know what are the rules and guidelines for wave C. Wave C is a motive wave, which means it must be structured by 5 subwaves. So if we take a look on this current decline that began from January 06, it's only wave 1, wave 2, so wave 3, 4, and wave 5 are still missing. Also, it's very good to know what are the substructures of wave 3. Wave 3 is typically the strongest wave, an extended wave. So also it will contain 5 smaller waves. So if we go to the smaller time frame here, what I see here is the first wave 1 unfolded in 5 waves, which is perfect. Then we have seen irregular correction of a wave 2, and now we can see a new probably unfolding decline for wave 3. Now in validation level, earlier it was here just above 14,000, but now we could say that invalidation level is slightly above 13,000. Why? Because once this bounce will occur of a wave 4 must not trade into territory of a wave 1. Okay, so as long as we are below this level, I think that Bitcoin could stay under pressure. Also, I will not turn bullish on Bitcoin until I see, as I said, 5 sub waves to the downside into wave 5 into wave C of this wave 4. And ideally wave C is also very similar compared to wave A in distance. Okay, so that's why I'm highlighted $8,000 as very important level. Also keep an eye on this corrective channel. Okay, I'll remove this one right now. Okay, so keep an eye on this parallel trend line. Normally in corrections in wave C, in wave 4, wave C will find a support around this area. Okay, but it's important to understand that you just observe how market will react at your potential projected levels. Okay, so you really have to respect what the market is doing. What I want to say with this is that once we get down to 8,000, if we get there, I will wait how market will respond. Only if we will see a bounce in new 5 waves, only then I can be confident that probably corrective movement has ended, and then it may be time to look for long opportunities. Okay, so be aware that there are probably going to be better lower levels for Bitcoin, and don't fall in love with upside too early. Okay, because structure as it is right now, it suggests that we can see much lower levels. Okay, but once we will have a new potential bullish turn, okay, which as I said should be confirmed by 5-wave rise, then I think that upside could be again very big. Okay, potential upside could be very big. Okay, traders, thank you very much for your attention, and I will make sure to keep you updated on this pair. I will try to make more updates, more videos in the future. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.